It's the book of Alpha. Running man, homie. Read it or weep.
What's going on, my Alpha brethren? I want to chat up with you guys about something today, man, that I think is causing a little bit of confusion among us men. And of course, women are not confused about it because they are the ones who dictate this dynamic. Why is it that women want to marry beta males, but they will not submit to a beta male? Why is it that women will submit themselves sexually and in many other ways to an alpha male, but they do not want to marry an alpha male? I know these things sound like they have a lot of similarities, but this ideal is totally misconstrued throughout the manosphere, even throughout the AlphaSphere. You know, throughout the entirety of the world, men don't understand why that dynamic exists. And I will clarify that today through my esteemed alpha wisdom. Let's chop it up. Now I say this, the majority of marriages end in divorce, and slight majority, roughly a little bit more than half of marriages end in divorce. 80% of those divorces are initiated by women. Now, these very same women are the ones who will never fully leave an alpha male alone. Even while they're married, they will end up at some point trying to tip out with the alpha that they've always been attached to, they've always been drawn to. The only way that they can prevent that is to totally cut off communication. But once that communication is reestablished at any point, if they just happen to bump into one another out in public, those feelings, that energy rush, what that alpha makes her feel comes back. So you ask yourself, if she's feeling the alpha this way, and she'll wine and dine the alpha, she'll cook for the alpha, she'll clean for the alpha, she'll do the alpha's laundry. He doesn't even have to be living with her to do these things. He doesn't even have to be in a titled relationship with her. All he has to do is give her pieces of his energy. So why does she not marry the alpha male? Because the beta male doesn't give her any of those things. What the beta male gives her is pedestalization. The beta male makes her feel like a queen. The alpha male makes her feel like a freak. The beta male doesn't want her to do certain freaky things because he pedestalizes her too much. The alpha male wants her to do everything that comes to her mind and all the things that come to his mind because he views her as an object. You see, women want to be objectified, but only occasionally. See, they don't want to be objectified by any man. That's why this big movement of body shaming and all of these things are taking place, because women don't want to be objectified by every single man that meets them. They want to be objectified on their own terms. So if she's just walking out somewhere and men objectify her as she's walking down the street, she has a problem with that for the most part, because she didn't plan to be objectified unless she wears something to let you know she planned to be objectified. But if a woman is coming from church and men are still giving her that same energy while she has on her church clothes, she does not want that energy, so she has a problem with that. But she does want to be objectified by the man who immediately relays to her that she is an object. So she needs that in spells, but she cannot deal with that every day. But she cannot ever do without it forever. So therein lies the dilemma where the beta male has a wife who is the freak of an alpha male. Where the beta male is pursuing a woman who is playing hard to get, giving him all type of grief and turmoil just to spend some time with him. While the same woman is pissed that she can't get enough time with the alpha male because he doesn't prioritize her. Women want to be treated the way the alpha male treats them from time to time. They would love to be able to deal with that all of the time, but they simply can't because their need to be smutted out is a secondary urge. But when it comes, It is the strongest urge. See what I'm saying? The need to be pedestalized and treated like a queen is the most consistent urge. It is the most constant urge. But the most powerful urge known to woman is the urge to be treated like a sex object by the man who she submits herself to sexually. That is why the beta male will get the wife. He will get the responsibility of the wife. Because the beta male treats her like a queen, even though she doesn't view him as her king. A woman's king is the man that she submits to. If she does not submit to any man, she has no king. So the beta male is married to another man's queen. You see, the difference between the alpha and the beta's outlook on queen is that the beta views the queen as someone to be pedestalized above himself. The alpha views the queen as someone who has the ultimate right to pedestalize him and submit to him more than other women, because she gets his time, more of his time. Submission makes a woman a queen. And I mean her submission, not yours. You guys comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. If you agree, if there's anything you can add to this topic, man, feel free to do so down below. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. I'm out.
Like this video on your way out if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. When you subscribe, click that notification bell. Make sure your notifications are on so you can be alerted to when I upload some more of this real shit. And as always, alpha's up, beta's down. Peace.